What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You gotta know what time it is. It's time to hop back in the style of Swordmaster. So we're about to go ahead and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join our Town Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channels. Let's go and get into it. Alright, so I interpret this as a refusal to cooperate. Not at all. I certainly intend to cooperate, however, only if the correct procedures are followed. They took the man Vlad down. How dare they lay hands on our banner? This is why I can't stand the central authorities. A whole lot of them are impossible to get along with. They say, take your dumb ass banner down. Only my banner stands. Nobody move a muscle. Our master hasn't granted us permission to act. Captain Mercia asked me to raise your banner. You're in Vayezid territory. Go ahead and ask for my help in slaying the dragon. Let's start over again and do things right this time. You will regret this. Regret? I doubt someone of your upbringing against that has ever experienced such an emotion. But you know, one thing I've learned is that we always end up regretting our choices anyway. So you might as well simply do what must be done. I like that. I like that. That's fucking true. I likes that. Talk your shit. Tell them, get that stupid ass banner down. You want your banner raised, you ask me. You beg, you plead, you say please. Vlad, 17 years old. He's from the slums of Schoarra, located in the territory of Count Vayezid. Schoarra. Slums of Schoarra. He had blue eyes. I can sense his heartbeat immediately as well. I'm certain that's the boy. And yet I still can't bring myself to believe it. He was born so far away, indeed, my lord, and born of such humble origins that is difficult to say with certainty at the moment, although seeds that were meant to become flowers tend to bloom regardless of where they land. I can't help but question the likelihood that such a rare precious seed was dropped in the slum of all places. We simply don't know enough about the boy yet, I'm afraid. Wouldn't it be crazy? And I know this is obviously not what's going on, but I'm just saying, hear me out just for a second. Obviously I know this is not true, but again, just hear me out. Wouldn't it be crazy if this was Vlad's dad? I'm just throwing it out there. I know it's not, but I'm just saying, like, you know, granted they kind of look alike, you know, the whole nine going on. I'm just throwing it out there. Granted, I know 99.9% is probably it's probably 100% not true, but I'm just saying, like, it would be interesting. It would be a nice little twist. I managed to piece together his activities since he left Schoarra, but the story of his past in the slums remains a mystery. Why is that? We planted more spies throughout the north than anywhere else. Well, my lord, it appears that all of our eyes in Schoarra have been blinded ever since the new mayor took office. He's been very successful in bringing the city under his dominion, but he only became the mayor as of late, did he not? Yes, that's true. He likes to what the fuck the problem. However, our sources say that he was able to quickly establish control over the city while investigating the recent series of disappearances. Swords and power are very much alike, They must both be sharp and firm, yet possess certain degree of suppleness. House Vayezid. I've been told he isn't much of a swordsman himself, and yet he understands the qualities of one better than anyone. With either Joseph or Rugrats Emperor, the future could be very bright indeed for House Vayezid. However talented and capable though they both may be, only one of them will ascend to the throne. Perhaps I can sway the situation to my advantage somehow. We never really had any sort of coordinated strategy back in my time either. Although we did successfully slay a dragon that was harassing towns and villages, I can't claim it was the result of careful, deliberate planning. In terms of strategy, we weren't much different from the dragon slayers and their use of barbarians as bait. If the lindworm is too quick to be caught by pursuit, I suppose our only choice is to lay a trap. Should we fail to stop the dragon slayers might decide to remain here under the pretext of offering security. She has a point. If the dragon slayers kill the dragon before we do, the North will likely have to deal with the greater interference from the capital authorities. How long would it take to lay a trap for the dragon? The problem is the lack of livestock farms nearby. Perhaps we could request assistance from Portly family, but that will set us back at least 2 weeks. Why don't we take some barbarians hostage? We could even steal the bodies of those slain by the dragon slayers. Utter drivel. The barbarians killed by the central authorities belong to the Aggies tribe. Do you wish to provoke the man even further? He's barely containing his fury as it is. Like it or not, the Northerners and the barbarians bound together. If we use barbarians as bait, what will become of the peace we've been maintaining so precariously? That is true. That is true. You got a point. The entire North will be consumed by flames of war and chaos, and all simply to catch a single dragon. Forgive me, sir, I didn't take that into consideration. If that truly is the best you can come up with, then the future is indeed bleak. Sir Ramon is absolutely correct. Whatever we choose to do, the consequences may be dire. Perhaps this is precisely the sort of situation they hope to create. After all, nothing would delight the central authorities more than the downfall of the North. I've heard Vlad's horse is quite fast. I wouldn't even think of riding that horse, my lord. Everyone in Schoarra knows how impossibly stubborn that beast is. It's that bad? Far worse than you can even imagine. So, that opinion is off the table too. Well, option, I said opinion. I was thinking of borrowing Vlad's horse to slay the lindworm if need be. I suppose they are known as the dragon slayers for nothing. As much as I hate to admit it, the strategy is without a doubt the simplest and most direct. Visitors were playing right into the central authorities' hands. If only we knew what a lindworm was. Lord Rugger. And what is it? There are some people at the gates demanding entry into the fortress. And who might they be? The iron-fisted gauntlet, my lord. The Knights of the Iron-Fisted Warlord, Varanov, are here. Oh, lindworm is ready, bro. It's ready for the smoke. Tis ready. That's enough now. Your face is completely exposed. It's only a cold resistant seal. Now quit your whining and give me your face. Why do I need it on? Oh, why do I need a seal on my face? You only put it on everyone else's armor. Because you'll go after the Limworm like a dog chasing a rabbit. That's right, all hail the Vayezid family's greatest dragon hunter. We're all looking forward to a good show, just like when you fought the Death Worm. Bruh. Resistant seals don't make you invincible, so watch out for the dragon's breath. Got it. I'll put a seal on your horse as well. Sure, just be careful, he might bite you. Bite me nonsense, horses don't bite people. Well, he does. God almost lost his head while trying to saddle him. Is everything ready? Yes. Scouts are back. They say the dragon took the dragon slayer's bait. This puts us in a real bind. Augie saw the bodies himself, so he can testify that they weren't killed by Northers, but things will be tense with the barbarians for a while. All we can do now is try to slay the Lindworm. Do you understand what your mission is? Seems pretty straightforward. I'm just supposed to lure the Lindworm to the rendezvous point. That's right, once you lead into the East Canyon, Lord Rucker will come out of hiding and ambush it. I'm guessing Volko would try to hit it with a spear as well. Any questions? No, sir. Well, think of something to ask. You realize you're a linchpin of this whole operation. Remember, this is no ordinary dragon hunt. What do you mean? The fate of the North depends on the success of this mission. Oh, way to add more pressure to the goddamn mission. A silent war has already begun between the North and the Central authorities. Way to add more pressure on us. The Veronals in the northeast, the Vayezids in the northwest. Together, they're known as the two pillars supporting the North. The future leaders of both families are taking part in the Lindworm hunt themselves, and to further complicate matters, the Dragon Blood Warlord's rightful heir is here representing the central authorities. All three families have the power to shake the whole empire to the core. Well, maybe not father. What about like brother? Just throwing it out there, bro. Could be a part of their little family, you know, and just gave them up. It's certainly not common for the heirs of the three families to be gathered in the same place. Now, for argument's sake, let's say the two pillars of the North failed to eliminate the remnants of the fallen dragon. If the dragon slayers managed to slay the dragon instead, the central authorities will use that as an excuse to tighten their grip on the North. So listen carefully. Whatever happens, that Lindworm must be slain by a Northern blade. Yes, sir. And if we slay the dragon, those bastards will have to release Aggie's fellow tribesmen. What's going on? It's here. The oh shit. Ain't no way the dragon made it already, bro. I'll see you all in the canyon. Alright, here we go. Lord Rucker, are you sure that Squire can handle such an important task? He seems awfully young. Fear not, Lord Volkov. He's the perfect person for the job. He once managed to single-handedly lure a Deathworm out of the ground. What's more, he wasn't even on horseback at the time. I've never heard of such a thing. Indeed, but that's the way Vlad is. He never fails to surprise me. Age alone doesn't tell us everything about a person. Experience, abilities, past achievements, those are the true measures of a mission's success. Among this generation of the Vayezid family, I thought rugged was the only serious threat. There appears to be one more. Based on the information obtained from the barbarian captains and our scouts, the Limworm ought to be just up ahead. It's likely in an extremely agitated state at the moment. The beast left his own territory and traveled south despite his preference for colder regions. It's almost as though the Limworm is after something in particular. Are you suggesting the dragon remnants have developed a mind of their own? Under normal circumstances, they follow only their instincts like any other wild beast. However, according to the mages, it's possible for dragons to become self-aware and develop high intelligence. Can I think what a deathworm has strangely determined to attack those pilgrims before? Perhaps these monsters really have become self-aware. We seem to be in the right place. That blizzard last night was a blessing in disguise. The Limworm's footprints are still clear in the snow. It hasn't been long since it passed this way. Let's follow the tracks and see if we can catch it by surprise. Strange. Didn't they say the Limworm left its natural habitats to travel south, and yet the footprints are heading north? Couldn't have gone very far in all this snow. Oh, shit. He like, oh shit, it's an ambush. It's a trap. He like, oh fuck, we're screwed. Spread, I think it's too late, my boy. I think it's too late. By the time they spread out, that bitch is done. They are cooked. This is about to be that bull. It's about to be that bull, man. Okay, so they're running in circles. That's kind of fire, though. I like this panel. That shit kind of fire. No pun intended. It's about to use his breath. Fan out. Alright, so let's see how this go. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they kind of dodged that, but you never know. Yeah, this definitely gonna be a rough battle. Definitely gonna be a rough battle. I wish there was a way we could tame the dragon and have the dragon on, follow us and be able, with our unicorn of a horse. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the way it's gonna go. But that's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.